Have you ever felt an unexplained pain in your back or noticed swelling in your ankles that just won't go away? You might brush it off as nothing more than a long day at work or poor posture. But what if I told you these seemingly harmless symptoms could be early signs of kidney disease? What if your kidneys, one of the most vital organs in your body, are silently struggling without you even realizing it? Kidney disease has become one of the fastest growing causes of death globally. And what's even more concerning is that 90% of people don't even know they're affected. In fact, by the time kidney problems show obvious symptoms, 70–80% of kidney function could already be lost. This means that early signs often go unnoticed, and the damage can progress faster than you think. But here's the good news. If you're aware of the warning signs, you can catch kidney problems early and take action before it's too late. Let me introduce you to Priya, a 42-year-old woman who, like many of us, had no idea her kidneys were in trouble until it was almost too late. Priya had been feeling unusually tired for months, had noticed swelling in her legs, and frequently experienced a dull ache in her lower back. It wasn't until she experienced difficulty urinating that she decided to see a doctor. After some tests, Priya learned that her kidneys were functioning at only 30% of their capacity. But the good news is, because her doctor caught it early, Priya was able to make the necessary changes to prevent further damage and protect her kidneys. In today's video, we'll walk you through the 6 early warning signs that could indicate kidney problems and discuss what you can do to protect your kidney health. By the end, you'll have the knowledge to spot these symptoms early and the tools to make positive changes. If you find this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone you think could benefit from this crucial information. Let's dive in and take control of our kidney health before it's too late. Let me tell you a story about Priya, a 38-year-old woman who had always lived an active and busy life. She worked as a project manager in a fast-paced company, balancing her professional responsibilities with raising 2 young children. For the most part, she felt healthy and capable, managing everything that life threw at her. But recently, she had noticed some changes in her body that made her feel uneasy. At first, it was just subtle. Priya began to feel more tired than usual. She thought it was just stress. After all, managing a team, keeping up with her kids, and taking care of her home could leave anyone drained. But this fatigue was different. It wasn't the normal tiredness from a busy day. Priya found herself feeling exhausted even after a full night's sleep, and that worried her. Then there was the swelling. It started in her ankles, but over time, it spread to her legs, making it uncomfortable to put on her shoes in the morning. Priya tried to ignore it, thinking it might just be from sitting too much at her desk during work hours. But the puffiness didn't go away. It seemed to get worse every morning, and soon she started noticing it around her eyes as well. Maybe I'm just getting older, she thought, dismissing it as nothing too serious. However, things didn't improve. Priya had also been feeling occasional dull pain in her lower back. It wasn't the kind of pain she was used to after lifting heavy bags or working long hours. This pain seemed to come and go, but it lingered for days. Eventually, Priya realized that something was off, and she decided to make an appointment with her doctor, Dr. Sharma. Dr. Sharma had been Priya's family doctor for years, and she trusted him. After a quick examination, Sharma didn't seem too alarmed at first. He asked about her symptoms and then recommended some tests just to rule out any potential issues. Priya thought it might just be a routine checkup, but what happened next caught her off guard. A few days later, Dr. Sharma called her in for a follow-up appointment, and this time his tone was more serious. "Priya, I've reviewed your test results, and there's something we need to discuss," Dr. Sharma said. "Your kidneys are not functioning as they should. It looks like you are showing early signs of kidney dysfunction." Priya froze. She couldn't believe it. Kidney problems? She had no history of kidney disease in her family and had never even thought about her kidneys before. How could this happen to her? Sharma continued, "Kidney dysfunction is often silent in the early stages. The symptoms you've been experiencing, fatigue, swelling, back pain, are all common signs that something's wrong. But the problem is that by the time these symptoms show up, 70–80% of kidney function could already be lost." Priya felt a wave of anxiety wash over her. "Does this mean I'm already in kidney failure?" she asked, her voice shaky. Dr. Sharma reassured her, "No, it's not kidney failure yet, but we need to catch this early to prevent further damage. You still have time to make changes that can slow down or even stop the progression of kidney disease. The key is to understand how the kidneys work and what you can do to support them. Priya listened intently as Dr. Sharma began explaining the science behind kidney function. Your kidneys filter waste products and excess fluids from your blood, which are then excreted as urine, he explained, but they do much more than that. They regulate your blood pressure, produce red blood cells, and balance important minerals like calcium, sodium, and potassium. When the kidneys aren't working properly, all of these functions are affected. Dr. Sharma's explanation made sense, but it was also overwhelming. Priya never realized just how critical her kidneys were to her overall health. He continued, when your kidneys are damaged, they struggle to filter waste properly, which can lead to fluid buildup. This is why you're experiencing swelling in your legs and around your eyes. It's a sign that your kidneys aren't filtering sodium efficiently. And when kidneys aren't working properly, they can't produce enough erythropoietin, which leads to anemia and fatigue. That's why you're feeling so tired, despite getting enough rest. Priya sat there in silence, absorbing the information. She had never connected her symptoms, tiredness, swelling, and back pain, to her kidneys before. It was eye-opening, yet frightening, but Dr. Sharma assured her that she wasn't alone. Many people don't realize they have kidney problems until it's too late. But if we catch it early, there's a lot we can do to prevent further damage. He handed Priya a list of lifestyle changes to follow. The first thing we need to focus on is hydration, Dr. Sharma said. Your kidneys need enough water to function properly, so aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. Dehydration is one of the leading causes of kidney problems, and it can also contribute to kidney stones and infections. Drink plenty of fluids, but avoid sugary drinks and too much caffeine. Next, we need to cut down on sodium, he continued. High sodium intake puts a strain on the kidneys. It makes them work harder to filter excess salt from your body, which can lead to fluid retention and high blood pressure. You should aim to reduce your salt intake to less than 2,300 milligrams a day, which is about 1 teaspoon of salt. Priya nodded, already thinking of ways to cut back on processed foods and salty snacks. Dr. Sharma wasn't finished yet. Also, you need to keep an eye on your protein intake. Too much animal protein can put added strain on your kidneys, especially when they're already damaged. Focus on plant-based proteins and make sure to include more fruits and vegetables in your diet. Priya felt overwhelmed but determined to follow through. I can do this, she thought, knowing that her health depended on it. Dr. Sharma also recommended regular checkups and blood tests to monitor her kidney function. It's important to stay on top of this, he said. If your kidneys are deteriorating, we'll catch it early and adjust your treatment plan. Over the next few weeks, Priya made significant changes to her lifestyle. She began drinking more water and gradually cut back on salt and processed foods. She started eating more fruits and vegetables, replacing her usual snacks with healthier options like almonds and yogurt. She even took up walking every morning, which helped reduce the swelling in her legs. Priya also made a commitment to get regular checkups and blood tests to keep track of her kidney health. Although it was a lot to take in, Priya felt empowered. She knew that by being proactive, she could prevent further damage and protect her kidneys. Her journey wasn't easy, but she was on the right track, and she was determined to make her kidneys a priority. As time passed, Priya noticed positive changes. Her energy levels started to improve, the swelling in her legs and around her eyes went down, and she felt stronger and more in control of her health. Her doctor was pleased with her progress and encouraged her to continue on her new path. Priya's story is a reminder that kidney disease doesn't always show obvious signs at first. The early stages can be subtle, but recognizing these signs and making lifestyle changes can make all the difference. Just like Priya, you can take charge of your kidney health and prevent further damage by staying informed and proactive. If you're experiencing any of the signs Priya had, swelling, fatigue, back pain, or changes in urination, don't ignore them. Consult with your doctor and take action now. Early detection is key, and with the right lifestyle changes, you can keep your kidneys healthy for years to come. Remember, it's never too late to start taking care of your kidneys. You have the power to protect your health. So let's recap everything we've discussed today. Priya's journey highlights how important it is to recognize the early signs of kidney problems even when they seem subtle at first. From fatigue and swelling to changes in urination and back pain, these symptoms can all be indicators that your kidneys may not be functioning properly. But the key takeaway here is that early detection is crucial. By paying attention to your body and making simple lifestyle changes, you can prevent further kidney damage and protect your health for years to come. The solutions we discussed, drinking enough water, reducing your sodium intake, focusing on a balanced diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables, and being mindful of your protein intake, are all within your control. These small changes can have a massive impact on your kidney health, and it's never too late to start. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. Just like Priya, it's about taking one step at a time. Each small change you make adds up to a big improvement in your overall health. You're not alone in this journey. There's a whole community out there, and together we can support one another in making healthier choices. Change is a natural part of life, and every step forward, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Priya's story is a perfect example of how making proactive decisions today can transform your health tomorrow. She took charge of her kidney health, made simple but powerful changes, and saw positive results. You can do the same. You have the power to protect your kidneys just as Priya did. By being aware of the early signs, staying hydrated, and following a kidney-friendly lifestyle, you're setting yourself up for long-term health and well-being. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from this important information. Let's build a community where we can all learn, grow, and support one another. And if you have any questions or thoughts about your own health journey, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, your kidneys are vital to your overall health, and it's never too late to start taking care of them. Stay proactive, stay healthy, and take that first step today. You've got this.